शिक्षक मान्यवर, मुलांनो, मागचा तास आपला गणिताचा झालेला आठवतोय का तुम्हाला? आज आपण गणिताच्या काही मूलभूत संकल्पना बघणार आहोत. गेल्या वर्षी आपण ऑनलाईन शिकलोत ना, तर या वर्षी मागच्या वर्षीचा जो अभ्यास होता गणिताचा तो आणि 5वीचा थोडासा अभ्यास आपण करणार आहोत. महाराष्ट्र शासनाने नुकताच एक नवीन परिपत्रक काढले आणि त्यानुसार आपल्याला तो अभ्यास करायचा आहे, कारण त्या अभ्यासावर आपल्याला मुलांना 3 परीक्षा द्यायच्या आहेत. तुमच्या या अभ्यासक्रमावर 3 परीक्षा होणार आहेत या 1.5 महिन्याच्या काळात. तर तेव्हा हे जे आता शिकवणार आहे ते लक्ष देऊ नये का, कारण त्याच्यावरच तुम्हाला पुढचा अभ्यास आपला असणार आहे. मागच्या वेळी काय काय शिकलो होतं आठवते का? बघा, मी पीपीटी दाखवते तुम्हाला आठवेल सगळं. इयत्ता 7वी ऑनलाईन एज्युकेशन, गोखले रोड मराठी स्कूल नंबर 2 मध्ये मी निशा देवरे शिक्षिका असून इयत्ता 7वीचा गणिताचा तास आता आपण सुरू करत आहोत. मुलांनो, आज आपण ब्रिज कोर्स फॉर स्टँडर्ड 7 सब्जेक्ट मॅथ्स. ब्रिज कोर्स म्हणजे काय? जे मगाशी मी सांगितलं की आतापर्यंत 1ली ते 6वी पर्यंत जो गणिताचा भाग तुमचा झालेला आहे त्यातल्या महत्वाच्या संकल्पना संबोध स्पष्ट करण्यासाठी एक अभ्यासक्रम शासनाने तयार केलाय. त्यात गणिताच्या काही क्षमता आहेत, भाषेच्या काही क्षमता आहेत, प्रत्येक विषयाच्या आहेत. तर आपण गणिताच्या तासाला त्यातल्या काही क्षमता किंवा त्यातल्या संकल्पना स्पष्ट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार आहे. मागच्या तासाला आपण त्यातल्या काही घेतलेल्याच आहेत. बघा, हा असा ब्रिज कोर्स गणिताचा आलेला आहे. त्यापैकी 45 दिवसात आपल्याला हा कोर्स संपवायचा आहे. आज मी दिवस क्रमांक दिसतोय, पहिला कॉलम आहे अनुक्रमांक, दिवस क्रमांक, घटक आणि उपघटक. मुलांना हे तुम्हाला सांगण्याचं कारण आपल्याला नेमकं काय काय आणि किती शिकायचं हे जर तुम्हाला माहित असेल तर आपण आपला स्पीड कसा धरला पाहिजे हे तुमच्या लक्षात येईल. तर आज आपण दिवस क्रमांक 1, 2, 3 यातील घटक घेणार आहोत. भूमितीतील मूलभूत संबोध. कोणते उपघटक आहेत? बिंदू, रेषा, रेषाखंड, किरण. हे मागच्या वेळी आपण बऱ्यापैकी छान शिकलेलो आहोत. त्याच्या पुढे बिंदू, रेषा मीन्स पॉइंट्स, लाईन, लाईन सेगमेंट, रेज. एकरेषीय व नैकरेषीय बिंदू, that is collinear points and non-collinear points. प्रतल, प्रतल means plane. एकसंपाती रेषा means concurrent lines and समांतर रेषा means parallel lines. कोनांचे प्रकार, टाइप्स ऑफ अँगल्स, कंपास पेटीतील साधने आपण जॉमेट्री बॉक्स मागच्या वेळी अभ्यासलाय, आणि कोन दुभाजक, अँगल बायसेक्टर. आज हे घटक आपण बघणार आहोत व्हिडिओच्या माध्यमातून. बेसिक कन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ जॉमेट्री. हे कोणते? पॉइंट, लाईन, लाईन सेगमेंट, राईट अँगल, स्ट्रेट अँगल, पॅरलल लाईन्स, इंटरसेक्टिंग लाईन्स, अँगल बायसेक्टर ऑफ अन अँगल, नॉन कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स. जे मी आता मराठीत वाचले तेच आहेत. वी आर फ्रॉम सेमी इंग्लिश. यू शुड नो बोथ नेम्स, अदरवाइज ओनली इंग्लिश नेम, दॅट इज बेटर. दोन्ही भाषेत नावं लक्षात ठेवण्यापेक्षा फक्त इंग्लिश मध्ये नावं लक्षात ठेवणं जास्त सोपं आहे. याचा आपण व्हिडिओ पाहूया. मुलांना शांतपणे ऐका जे कळणार नाही ते मला नंतर विचारायचे. व्हिडिओ अगदी सुंदर आहे, स्पष्ट आहे. आवाज येतोय तुम्हाला?
Today, we will learn about intersecting lines and parallel lines.
आवाज येतोय?
You already know about line segment and line. You may recall that the shortest
आवाज येतो सगळ्यांना?
route connecting two points represents a line segment, nor does it end at a point. It increases infinitely, which is represented by an arrow mark on both the ends. Can you tell what we can name this line? Think for a while. You're right. We name it by any 2 points situated on the line. For instance, here we will name it as line AB. A line can also be
पहा, लाईन सेगमेंट देताना ए बी च्या वरती लाईन सेगमेंटची खून केलेली आहे आणि लाईन ए बी दाखवताना लाईनची खून करून ए बी लिहिलेला आहे. दोन्हीकडे ए बीच लिहिले, परंतु वरच्या खुणेवरून आपल्याला कळलं पाहिजे दॅट फिगर इज ऑफ लाईन सेगमेंट or is of line. Okay, that I have explained last time. See, this video is very nice.
also be named using small letters in English. For instance, line L. Remember, line is a one-dimensional shape. When it comes to understanding two or more lines simultaneously, we are presented with many situations. For instance, if you have to represent the location of your house on a map, you will have to make different routes. If you look at them carefully, you will notice that some paths intersect each other, whereas there are some routes which, even on extending, will never intersect each other. We can represent a route with a line. In this
पॅरलल लाईन्स ज्या असतात त्यांच्यामधलं अंतर कायम कॉन्स्टंट राहतं. त्या कितीही वाढल्या पुढे तरी त्या एकमेकींना छेदत नाही. आणि इंटरसेक्टिंग पॉइंट्स मीन्स व्हॉट? या एका पॉइंट मध्ये एकमेकांना छेदतात और दे इंटरसेक्ट ईच अदर. बट दिस पॅरलल लाईन्स मीन्स व्हॉट? यू एक्सटेंड इट ॲट एनी forward, but then also they don't intersect each other. The distance between these two lines remains same, so it is called parallel lines, and these are intersecting lines, and this point is called point of intersection.
In this way, the pair of lines that intersect each other are called intersecting lines, whereas when a pair of lines that never intersect each other, even on extending them infinitely, they are called parallel lines. Now look at this pair of intersecting lines. In this, both the lines are intersecting at this point. Can you tell on which line is this point? Think for a while. Absolutely correct. This point is on both the lines, which means this point is the common point of both the lines. On this basis, we can say that if two lines meet at a point, or if there is a common point in two lines, then these are intersecting lines. The point on which intersecting lines intersect is known as the point of intersection. Or we can also say that the common point of intersecting lines is called the point of intersection. If two lines do not meet at any point, that is, there is no common point between these two lines, then they're called parallel lines. For instance, Lines AB and CD are parallel, which is represented like this. There is another special point in the context of parallel lines. Let's understand this with the help of this ribbon. Can we say that both edges of the ribbons are parallel lines? Think for a while. Absolutely right. Since the width of the ribbon is the same, the two edges of the ribbon will never intersect, and so we can call them parallel lines. With this, we now know that the distance between both the edges will always be the same. Similarly, the distance between parallel lines also remains the same. On the basis of your understanding of intersecting and parallel lines, can you identify the intersecting lines and parallel lines in the given figures? Pause the video and try it. Okay, let me tell you. If we look at these figures, here lines do not intersect. Therefore, these figures represent parallel lines, whereas in these figures, the lines are intersecting. Therefore, these figures represent intersecting lines. Now let's look at these intersecting lines. These lines make an angle of 90 degrees, that is, a right angle. Such intersecting lines are called perpendicular lines. For instance, here AB is perpendicular to CD and represented like this. Today, we learned about intersecting lines and parallel lines.
Observe how to place protractor and measure the angle. आता आपण मुलांनो 3 टाइपच्या लाईन्स पाहिल्या. We have seen 3 types of lines: parallel lines, intersecting line, and perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines means what? They intersect to each other at 90-degree angle. And intersecting, there is not that it is not compulsory to there should be an angle of 90 degree. They are just intersecting to each other. And parallel lines means what? The distance between the both line remains same. And they have given us example of road. Both corners of both sides of the road is parallel to each other. One more example they have given, our ruler in our compass box. The both corners are parallel to each other. Another example is your book. It is also one example. The edges of book, front edges of book is also, they are also the parallel lines. Example of parallel lines. Now we are seeing, observe how to place protractor and measure the angle. There are figures of angles given in our book and we don't know how to place this protractor. So look this figure. See, this is a protractor. This is protractor, okay? And when we want to measure this, angle, this line, there is a line, that line is called reference line of this protractor, okay? In protractor, it starts from 0 to 180 here. Again, there is another number line 0 to 180 here. That time, we should be careful. Angle has two sides. These are the two sides of angle. Okay? And this reference line, you should keep this reference line on one side of the angle. And this is called reference point of protractor. The vertex, this is a vertex of our angle. This angle, this is a vertex. And we should keep this vertex at the reference point of this protractor. And now you can see this line shows 0. And this angle, we now measure which number line we should use from starting from 0. That is 0, 10, 20, 30 and 40. That means this angle is of measure 40. You cannot say it is of 140 because this 140 starts from 0 here and our angle starts from this 0, 0 to 40. Our these two arms of the angle are one is at 0 and second is at 40. So we should refer this measurement 40. So here is written an acute angle is less, they have given the definition of acute angle, but this angle is of 40 degree. How to measure the angle? So I give you the example of this protractor slide. Okay. Let's see. There are different types of angle. You have learned it at 5th standard. Acute angle. Acute angle means what? An angle greater than 0 and less than 90 degree is called acute angle. See, there are different figures of angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if you see the measure of this angle is, how much is it? 62. This is 48. This is 71. This one 54. This is 12. And this is 67. If you observe all the figures, they are greater than 0, but less than 90 degree. That means acute angles means between 0 to 90 degree. That angles we call acute angle. Got it, students? Let's see next slide. This is just revision to remind all things which we forgot in last year. So just get refreshed with this knowledge, students. This is right angle. An angle of 90 degree is called right angle. Let's see the diagram of right angle. See, here are different figures of right angle. Normally, what? Normally, we think this is only right angle, like this. This is only right angle. But no, if we move it, we rotate that angle, it can be, this is also right angle triangle. This is also right angle triangle. This is also right angle triangle because the angle is 90 degree. How we can say this is 90 degree angle? There is not written. But students, keep in mind this sign, this special sign is called, is used for only right angle, to show right angle. And other angles we show like this. But 90 degree angle always shows like this. So the sign is here like this. And with this sign, we can say that measure of that angle is 90 degree. So these all figures is of right angles. Okay. So keep in mind, whenever you draw 90 degree angle, when you draw right angle, show that angle like this, not like this curve. Okay. Let's see. We have seen acute angle, right angle, and now let's see obtuse angle. Obtuse angle means what? An angle more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle. See the figures of obtuse angle. It should be more than 90 degree, not 90 degree, more than 90. It may be 90.5, 91, but not 90. More than 90 degree, and but less than 80 degree. 180 degree is called obtuse angle. Let us see these figures. This first angle is 116 degree. Second angle is 112 degrees, 105 degrees, 94 degrees, 168 degrees. And one more thing you should observe, the sign is, they show this angle sign is like this round curve. What I have said, other angles we can show, we must show with this curve. But right angle, we should show like this only. Okay. And these are more than 90 degree. If you observe, these all are more than 90 degree. That means more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. Okay. 168 less than 180 degree and 94 is more than 90 degree. So such angles are called obtuse angles. Okay, students, you have to draw these all types of angles. This is your today's homework. Let's see the next slide. These three angles we have learned from 4th standard, 5th standard. But in 6th standard, we have some more angles, students. Zero angle, straight angle, and reflex angle. Let us see zero angle figure. If you observe this the figure, what you see? This is vertex point. See, this is O is a vertex point and angle has two sides. As you know, angle has two sides, but both sides are on same line. If you observe this, both sides are in same direction. That look, both sides are in same direction. That means no one side is moved from the starting point. So the angle is called zero angle. Okay. Let's see straight angle. Straight angle. Straight angle means what? This angle forms straight line. It is of 180 degree. If you keep protractor over this, you will see that if we place a protractor, this is 180 degree. As you know, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and total it becomes 180 degree. This is a straight angle. This line is called straight angle. It is not line actually. This is a vertex point and this is one side of the angle. This is another side of the angle. And angle formed by these two sides is 180 degree. So it is called straight angle. Next, reflex angle. Reflex angle means what? More than 180. More than 180 and less than 160 more than 180 means more than 180 and less than, suppose x is a reflex angle, less than 360 degree. 360 means this whole angle, but this angle is started from this here to that much. That means this is 90 degree, this is 180 degree, but above that, more than 180, it extends some more degrees, and so it is called reflex angle. What is called reflex angle? The angle between angle more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree is called reflex angle. We have seen zero angle, straight angle, reflex angle. Here again I show zero angle because in this figure you can see clearly the two sides of the angle and both are overlap to each other. That means no side moves. This side doesn't move. So it is called zero angle. This is one more type of angle is full angle. Complete angle. We can say complete angle or full angle. Full angle means what? See here, actually they should show, here should be two arms of this angle. This angle, fully one arm move round and come here again. This total angle is called 360 degree angle, because if you increase this side, this is, suppose we extend this line, okay, this is 180 degree, this is 180 degree, and this arrow shows that this one arm is moved full circle. That means 180 and 180 total becomes 360 degree. That is called full angle or complete angle. Let's see these all types of angle. Acute angle, which angle is less than 90 degree. Right angle, which is of 90 degree, and acute angle is less than 90 degree. Right angle is accurate 90 degree angle. Obtuse angle means more than 90 degree, and straight angle like this, and reflex angle is more than 180 and less than 360. And this is full rotation, that is complete angle or full angle. So we should do this just like as homework. See students, I use all these videos and all things from Diksha app. Your teacher told you use that Diksha app, download Diksha app, because there are very nice videos. Whenever you have your mobile, you can observe, watch these all videos and learn very easily and in playful manner. So बच्चों,
Today, we will
मुलांनो,
learn about intersecting lines and parallel lines on both the ends. Can you tell what
it,
we learned about intersecting lines and parallel lines?
angle bisector of an angle. I will send you that particular video. In that, you can solve yourself the question answers. Very easy. What is right angle? What is acute angle? The next topic is angle bisector of an angle. Angle bisector means what? Angle means you have seen that angle is a two rays which have two sides which have one origin. That is called vertex of that angle, and here forms angle. Then we will see angle bisector. Bisector means what? The angle, the line which bisects. Bisects म्हणजे by means दोन. दोन भागामध्ये विभागणारी जी रेषा आहे त्या रेषेला काय म्हणतात? अँगल बायसेक्टर. इट इज कॉल्ड अँगल बायसेक्टर. लेट अस सी दिस व्हिडिओ. You will understand very nicely. This is also from Diksha.
Today, we will learn about intersecting lines and parallel
Oh,
lines.
oh.
For instance, lines and parallel lines.
Okay, we will stop this video. This link. Copy again and again. Sorry, I will send that video again. I think same link get copied again and again.
Increases
Oh,
infinity,
oh.
which is represented by an arrow mark on